You are my
page hanum about 95% of a yard of one our followers no more active and inactive phone. It's about 95 a man a dog. Eti ensema e kosui e futuo ben na wo azoba but fabi fini to nchen ene
No one cannot take you place, cannot
Caliban da mumpom
take your space. That's a fact I cannot erase. And you are the one
yeah mami asanto brass mumpom
that makes me smile. Make
Diamond Scoops mumpom
me flow like a water upon the Nile. 'Cause you are my African queen.
Barbara Kingsley YV Beggar, you're also welcome to the show. Cynthia, you're welcome to
You
the
take me
show.
where I've never been. You make my heart
Maybe I talk about Bolav so share because I never hear a man no adwene.
and you are my African.
You be here man adwene e wo ha me say 95% yard of phone followers are active and inactive phone nyina no. Yeah, come on, 95% of them a man. Maybe I try to suspend it. Beef nyina we brabo and no ma edi or mine nya. Mebunu is it as a result of say government upon government a fairly a year youth nibi from the word go into obe brebre mu san we do pompon so bi
And that is an African beauty.
and then because nyame be boa ebinum omumu binum ama rise akosoro enti no
I love you.
omu rise so through sura problems are ebimu so face enie
Girl, I love you.
obi wo ha we Serwaa ne ayimu dia beto dwane ebimu die wo ha ono onye famous onye popular yenche de nim no
I love you.
but sebio ebimu di sa no mai so eji ade
Girl, I love
is it the right way eye adwuma mu mpa there was one time I'm a Ghana Kumasi Asafo
You are my African king.
bank bi wo Asafo best me
And I know, yes I know.
so what actually happened inside the bank
You are my African.
minye na lady no eventually ga lady no crack sa na ne auntie me follow and as certain radio days no odi mu atinti man pa ne na politics
And I know, see I know.
on say the area say tie me so na minim cry minim the fry baby ofri ni you know
feeling in my heart
yet bang no o me tia on so timfinfin ko fotia
and my soul. All another is love.
na manager ono no ye bank penny no
And I know that this love will
just say ohun lady no yes ne hu ye fe yes or a nice girl
listen from up above.
edi manager overall boss manager wo hwe sa bank ne branch no
You're the only one.
just say otimi feel again to the point say obaye begina ho nipa no no oje ono no anim no obusebusa no course
Thank God.
na me ni mani tu hwe papa na fu adi na ni
My African king and
tie me ye pa ba bi ansam wo nyina bobo wi wi e beko ensam yi a ene eda
I know that
eprofi
is me.
hi black media gh ebuja for black gucci maji
You're the only one that I was.
bolav no so enya didi atem ene ye bebo amu atie nti na why slow ana
I'll give you
youtube for me chacha mu
my
nyina
heart, my love, my body, and my money.
enye fireborn nti na why slow ana we ehu be hia because you know enuma e koso na na me ne me dofu bi na edi nkomo recently on ko na draw my attention say obi ko maami panyin bi wonu ko obi show so ena wonu no di ne baketwa kwa say to line so say emfi bi e wo ho no wonu maami no ote abute maami panyin adwena nke dan timu e say ko cha bofo wonu mu push ne ba no say emfi na e koso sa agopama no so sa program so wonu akola ketwa no emfa na ntum
Better than you think of. You know,
it was for a sad situation.
a man who could think anything better than you. Who could
A very sad situation. I'm no cancer.
think of ever hurting you. Sacrifice
It Mr. Oba saving young.
my all, I give it up to you. 'Cause you're my African.
Diamonds. And what you imagine see so. And I'm so wow, into you, mammy, full binum tia quintum, into way mammy, we would use a general and your papa, excuse my French, but almost all your bar, but what you say, a general was form. Or do you in the bucket one were dragging up be running in some form and then in some who would use.
Cause you're my African queen.
And you're banning you do pompons, so no, it's fast one.
Cause you're my African
I feel Nana, yes, a hunam. A dear, yet say, ma. Are we telling them, say, Abraboni be cosro, Abraboni be timia ye, and here you my dinner? Yes, of course, Nyamisha become one, then off you go. But my dear, now obey it. We understand, say, circumstances, no, especially for a ma titru. My gun, and we're looking at environment, economical situation in it makes a man be brave, vulnerable. I am telling you. It's what Tenasiano or General was in that pain. I'm assuming to me, a drabia pompon sweet, a first of all, a Juma Sunday, and say a big problem. Out of what I say, share,
You're my African queen. So black and so beautiful.
I drew timer, Sabin Prebiasa, and pay for Monima, for Monima. I had and someone at that pronunciation, and I 20. Serwaa Amihere nomini Afia Odo eja Mr. Fitz ukwa ni Instagram sane odie omo trending ni sebio mpredua sa mo fa ncheme no fo a ede dade dago pramaso na we hwe no kai it's a sad situation, I'm telling you. First of all, and Sunny be ko yanima ko krana, we need to condemn this act. Sebi, say why in a leak here because as it stands, you know, I call you same baby. We need to condemn that acting. Near whom say before we can use the social media to do so many things. We need to condemn this act. Sebi when you be would you say the nipa ni tibian when you're having gate mwevra cheery ebi. Only ni wiena mbetucha so a muntwitwa so na monko agro egu obi anko ni fie.
And that is African beauty.
What is happening to our African? We need to condemn all these as say yeni bie ni yeko yenim as oman. Yo oman yetim eye oman Ghana. Oman sebio sebi mpredua insu po egugu kakra bi insu etope then emrantie ne mama wa yetim animu sebi ya adwene eko bibi so ene de wenda ne mu ayinyu insu atono keke krambo ne ya adwene akose esem konyu oba bi hyedem na me kunturu ne mu suwunsam pa na me de sisa no ho na ono so de oba ye no ye na chese BJ na nyina na mu a nation we on my way brabe na mu mmamunu ye bebo e wo sa o man meboa ensu gugu pene de weda ne di no bo chese adwaman imrante ne maba wa yetiman mu chese yenim ye innovation senkofo inventing no changing lives of humanity there be ye de ensu gugu pe adwaman senkope oba bi se dem.
With your astonishing beauty.
We have a long way to go, but we have to start with a step. And now,
You could make your brother sing.
although for with him, we need to wake up as a nation.
Ordinary thing, supernatural.
And then it's really sad. It's really sad. Oh, you are bad. So I said, "And when you yes, because and I even call you a bear master. Idea, how on mine."
You are brighter than the moon, brighter than the stars.
What is happening to our baby? And say, Serwaa Amihere there, Afia Odo there, with the same guy, you know, a year a branch or that's way slim, a year bagatoi. Wow, Henwa, Sebi, share, said why slim bagatuya. Not just say, minim say, Sebio, Ebia Gozilla, Nunti, and one day, and Nam Womusun, Wuchini, Mobinti, Hunu, ni motive. but according to in some urban chirimu na say eya brantie kakra woni nsam kakra woni nsam a kire say enye asam kitwa na ma menhwe eye ne right up no se mehunu right up no ewo hanom a ye okay let me see. Guys, thank you Lyric set with the 200 stars ebie dwumadie ano adiamaye nyame enshop we really appreciate it nyame enshop ewo sa ekwan so nti yenhwe me person me pull it up abranche and right up na ode bae no na trendy ewo Instagram na ajukumo ewo baby no ochocho ensembi ewom, and then we are going to base on sa ensem no our choro no na say ya toaso edi dwumadie no akwanim. It is going to be brief, short, I mean simple and tietia asempa eyetia ewia wa contribution bi ka ho no. You can also send it across na ya hwe study ebekọ no enti mesrew mesrew for wa adwene ne obi bia abraha ne entwetwe sa nkomo we because ochire bi ebeboa ochire bi no ebia na wo fast bi ebia na oba bi enso enam baby a enye the right part obetimi di ade yi ayesusudua edi amano mesrew enidim obetimi di ade we ayesusudua edi amano enti mesrew Mama na yensen so e was ekwan so good mahunu you know ha yenhwe right up no na yentimi enkinkan bi emfama. I think say oye na yi kakra obubu mu obubu ni brofu num kakra, but ni nyina mu no yempa ba ye ben sa but mama me just a minute na afi yenko yenim with in semna da pono so yewie na ya pose dem catch ensempa na tie enti amrante Mr. Henry echirimu a was spending Serwaa Amihere ho enti she cannot say no be blackmailing since 2019, and that is in fact I want to share so kakra because a blackmailer they ono make us share so. I don't know who brought that narrative, however no make us no correct. Say ebia bibisa ebetimi esi there be menka sa, but say ohwe the kind of lifestyle guy no ocho has no spend was Serwaa Amihere ho timi pa tini ono no spend was Serwaa Amihere ho. Now there's a narrative saying say video no since 2019 no Serwaa Amihere rather is paying something to the guy. 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it's about 6 or 5 years. And the busa won say a blackmailer what name sa na was so be paying chi say nipa no famous no. Enye 500 cedis no be demand you. Example ni bi ne ye ho enye 1000 Ghana and obe demand you ana empo e bia 2000. I think say obe demand from some amount no upwards it be free 3000 echo. Example ni bi na me ye ma enti say Serwaa Amihere tia 3000 Ghana cedis sa time ni up to 5 years time there say obeko bankrupt. Honestly speaking, you see, baku so ne namu enu ya tesem. Out me say Godzilla sebio eni namu na doggy nu nyina ni namu. That is what it's out there. Me enu bi na me report e dia ma me catch you say it's sanity me family nu me bi say sebi dey circulating ni dey obi ehu a if kwa mimi a wo kaso onu so wo bie mimi say wo bia keep it to yourself. And me can't mimi ni hwe e de ma sabi uhwe se de yi no mane kwa eye adofo a omagye omani awie na o record after the match and omo de omo paso na omo firi kwan bia ni style bia bi. Now sa ehho ni nyina akwa akoda enti se o blackmaili eye Serwaa Amihere Not just Obama ko bankrupt cry in all these 5 years. My drink through and in somebody be not maybe bosso edit no. And see an among some no akoye pinso. Mind you, say once you beer, ye nimno no also baby and watch it and say because mokaya within a year muya and a year and a half. And some for be start bob by. Yeah, and no. Caliban, I say I'm the only person who hasn't seen it. I say, wow. If you have not seen it, and one will be an issue or them. I was for as I make and say, Serwaa, you name him say recently, yeah, no maybe start popping up. Yeah, John Boy doing sense and be betrayed. And as soon as you can say, saying that John Boy doing that, you know, when he say crowd, day, a bonum. And no kwada, and na pomu so die nyina ebetwam na pomu minute I go pronounce cash lyric. Thank you for 200 stars. I mean inshallah you caliber now sewala semiara sewala we can answer. And this here caliber na catch me. What do you want to see now? Catch. Emza for ye koye ni caliber na professor Hamadwini. Eti Samrey Serwaa Amihere and Samuel Bubo by enche bebri and a sansem win na buy ebegun so is jombodi ni napodi na koye bibio and no kotikoda and na free afimu ani ye koya we so Mr. Henry Sebio uhwe Alagos Springy se otia ejina ho na say obi ntimi hunu ebi mu attack Mr. Fit ono a say or fit won ebi mu attacking the personality evidence go constitutional force evidence in that ho evidence be therefore it was Mr. Fit idea inkofo bebre attacking the personality. Oti dem say na akwa we pa na wanya say one win like you know and some bebre but ade no yes cash sika esu ebi muti me pato oti dem che na say ebi muti ne kankan pa. There's nothing in the video why the guy was just I know na and just say ayi mimi di oti no fo na asem no eno na just say oh Debbie. And one maybe see the amount to amount scenario nina. Ente busafo ene me nye ne tintin bebre. I want us to broaden sa conversation we edi ekonanim oti ase na yehwe said ye betimi aye na enoma we ayeden etu obetimi atwa awe society awe ye mind Ghana mu ebusafo abeden na etu atwa abeden na etu atwa enti ye bedi nkomo ya na mamehwe ha se ye betimi okay na yenwa baako ye ne no ebetwetwe nkomo kakra mamefa win emra hanom na yentwetwe nkomo na yenhwe sede eno beko abusafo omesi asempa eyetia enye tintintintin sa enti enanwumrei nkomo dwetwe no ensem dapo no so trendi pa yia enye fediagro enye asam kitwa eye Serwaa Amihere ensensem ekopa na oso wadwe nkyere enisen wo yo ba besia afutuo ben ko yo unua ba enka oyo ba bia enka futuo ben na odi be ma Serwaa Amihere me so YouTube for mun share link ni enko na mun fa bibia to nchen na beef ni afi ya beef ni ya bre yesi yepe amane ni mu awo any say we at that board me chia at the form about YouTube nya me sa be me come back to Facebook no na later on mesa aba oba into umpom etise or say I heard his oh god Caliban down there Serwaa obi a wuni ejabusa for yanko quickly ewo ahoma so na yeni yenuaba entwetwe nkomo about situation ya aba beto epono so yi say no no so ehunu ni fa me ba cho lyric umpom di say
Nyamia do mo gochi gooch, like I said.
Yeah, the nyamia say na me pacho wo. Ene nsem bebre akoso ewo social media so. Enam eye Serwaa me fan say insensemo eba yi ebeto odwa say yesi pictures bi edi atrentwie ewo akopraman so. Pictures pa edi atrentwie yenkohwa Serwaa utimu say woni ni kanchema bi ni dofu bi na omo chere na enu akoye buburu ja sabi ebi mu say ene na je so no mo mbeka chere so omo ye no on the other hand no enye sa on the low no omo sa wo enwuma bi omo ye de keka omo abrabo ho na obuya ko fa Serwaa screenshot and say oni beto abontin if you are between the ages of like 20 25 to 30 35 and you are earning like 20,000 2,000 Ghana cedis or say or amount we mean so in Ghana there then you should not worry yourself traveling a whole year because going outside Ghana and then wow no go to South Ghana no in some way by akwa isu beka say 2,500 Ghana cedis a day na no the man in some na ko ebubrija afei or ko ware on be ye MC and na nipa just in some na ye bibri lyric men kan tintin me bato say na uhunu nsem yi a ekwi view on it anything
Thank you for having me.
yeah you're welcome.
I don't know if you want to do. I know it's what summarize everything, but I don't know if you want to do a question and answer.
Yeah. I just want to hear your view into who views neighbor na ebi emuno mebusa ko sambia na fi atwaso patwa.
I mean, yeah, we can only work with semi esino.
Yeah.
Not if you any postings or why any if you like any speculation, but based on the esino, right?
Yeah.
I know that there are speculations as far as we don't know the backstory, whether Omudeti and Sana Okoye ni MC no. And I say Omudeti prior to Guy Neko Wari Okoye and MC, which Okoye MC in any day at one point blank period, right? But if Omu Edeti and in the midst of Omudeti, they decided that they are both
Priscilla, you're welcome.
Omu person making this type of video. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay.
I don't see anything wrong with it, because they are both grown. And as far as like if you aspect in this woman, say if menu deity and say when you're a drug dealer, like unya anything your friends say illegal not person money why not? Why would I not take it? Okay, I said, so ethical aspect, so it doesn't come in. And by all accounts, the guy in the post too, Sa response, and I said, Sa, in response to Serwaa, then he is wrong. It's because one thing he posted, he never denies. Or say, blackmailing you, say anything. He never denies it. And I throw this idea out. And I feel that it needs to be really, really, this is not as all women, we need to stand up against these type of behaviors. Now, El Costo in the Ghanaian community, regardless of, what it is, how it came about, and you're okay. Like I'm not talking about even I want to talk. I know we had any nakedness, bro. Crying. That's the okay. Let me just stick to this one. Okay, so they dated. If you had the surrounding stories as far as or your friend and say, it doesn't really count. All I know is that I put day two because obviously I know they seem like they were in a very comfortable place. If not, then we'll see her walking on the side of the street, being pimped. And they seem like they were in a full-blown relationship and they were doing what people in a relationship do. So why I said, I didn't know, blackmailing, no. Is it perhaps to say that I did with the boy in Bosiana? And I said, I'm trying to go in the wrong if you had no Kaya, if you had Wojano, just like that, before that's his way of trying to get revenge, like to try to get the money back.
But do you believe that narrative that say Aquarium Mum Mr. Fitz ɛna ɔde video yi a ɛnɛ ɛda ɛyɛ amansanten taisu ɔde blackmail Serwaa Amihere saa na ɔmo ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ 2019 o sɛ 2020 o na just ɔde blackmail no na ɔde blackmail. Do you buy into that narrative no?
Say your friend is saying
guy no black hair or just carefree say why they threaten no say and yes I'll be releasing.
Well, the thing is, I have an inkling to be a person me believe or no. Say why no? Just because on said, I think around 2021 there was some uproar be about nay videos be a not go around saying naked pictures or so. And then some great men are not big men.
Exactly.
I didn't hush later on, right? On said, no, she never came out to say anything.
Yeah.
So if it was not, it seemed like she almost came out under duress, like me to me being. What did I can say? So I need to come out get busy NC. So I'm kind of inclined to believe that FBI, not blackmail and be koswa or to enough is enough. I'm not going to because she never spoke up. So why now? What I said. So I think that she was just fed up. Like, okay, I'm not paying you anymore. Do whatever you have to do, and that's it.
Okay, Bibacho, okay, I'm not paying you to say the work. I said you think say maybe now there was a sort of blackmailing behind that so, but you share what the guy stated in his post. I did told so not too long good here. No, I'll say, okay. Blackmailing you since 2019 when I was accommodating you for 2,500 Ghana cedis daily. Since 2019, daily. So it means 2 days be 5K. 2 days be 5K. 2 days 5K for 5 months or so. It's no okay kabomwa. Say na hunu. Na chese akwa no emomu woska bebre ya na odi betima sorti nti se yesi ano yesi onu mom attend the other way round say this wa hoska say ne be higher than the only year you become blackmailers no they don't go for and I settle for small money how and how you do
so they try so they get it back the same amount. And I guess it depends on. Really,
when I say what, some one maybe a TV station.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they are no Chiani because the word blackmailing doesn't necessarily mean that if you can't or you can accommodate him. And I said, what did I say? And that said, and we don't know exactly how I not all pay and what she exactly calls blackmailing. Whether it's just if you, for example, well, I want to see you naked all the time. To continue trying to get pictures, but maybe this is just me making an example. If you don't say, okay, I'm fed up, I'm not doing that. What did I make? So we don't know exactly what he was using to blackmail Serwaa. But my whole point once again, only obi deity.
Yeah.
And you decide because as the video shows, and just from what I've heard, and I'm talking deity almost 5 months. What I say. So if you feel like you have it, and all this I'm saying under the assumption that not guy name worry, not if we're worried. If we're worried, that's a moral, that's just wrong. But that's not what we are talking about.
Yeah.
We are talking about. I'm taking it from an angle of two individual single people dating. And if the guy has it and wants to give to her, and I know a guy or a guy named Korea or named Ebia somewhat the source of the income, why not? He's the one giving it, so why not? I didn't know own ticket.
80 Matilda all can I say lyric Tinante say honor I think say I clear Eddie Amaye na adie baako a me person me say busan say do you ever think say sort of sadie we kind of video twa wa bra woni ebia udofo bi o partner bi o boy even to the point that sometimes our phone be great to me yes adi. What is your take on Sadio? Because a sit down, Emma, a boom, a explode within social media platforms, a trendy baby. But yet still, see ye na the next minute no be so edie edaso one will be ye secretly enya beto abontin one day another ba beto abontin e beji boom e social media the moment e be saji boom na obi su se kura no phone e say ye bim what is it we eye die na cause a virus and I say eye duabon e duabon and I say eye die.
Oh.
And that's why we just need to deal with it because a part of nipa social media, you know. And it's our phone intimacy time, no. Near the phone and then nam ye nim. What damn, no. What is actually happening? Quite many bit me so. I was uncommon chuchi and so. And I say uncommon chuchi no. Then you be canvas answer no.
Me, I don't know too much about say if when in each other's presence, if you are taking videos. But what I will say is my relationship a long distance, and even as you are saying, why does it keep happening over and over and over? Because as humans, you know, if we have this concept say. First of all, for Binu will be better. Men count on they just do just to kind of get money from men, and after they are selling their bodies. Now I'm talking from your friends on an angle of relationship. What's I say? And to that said, you know, if your friend says Binu will be a relationship, and we feel that we are comfortable enough with each other, we love each other again. Now, what says why? And I think the internet will be in strange answer because everybody comes from an angle of may yes I deal with it with me dog to be. Then you never once you are in a place of love now you never think say it be and especially be off eating garden your friends and go your friends for the rest of your life together. And you know Ufi said nothing will ever come between you and this person and it's supposed to be for a lifetime. It's who you way and I said you do this for each other, not I. You know, so I'm not so much with, like I said, taking videos. I'm not a recording of each other. You know, like while like both of you are in the presence of each other. But when it comes to long distance, I remember saying me a story be about the Nigerian first lady. Be I travel for some revival. Be UK. Apparently, she thought that I was sending some and she wasn't just naked. She was doing some extra stuff. This is somewhat you know. And as the Bible said, also the marriage bed is undefiled. I mean, because said, well, I'm not worried. I'm just saying undefiled. For long as they make it sense. Well, worry, everything goes as long as I get something I wouldn't or year no epino, it should be fine. But yes, I know. I'm so what yes, what if WhatsApp? So what I was what the command or proceed to a group.
I can't be fie.
Yeah, you know.
I can't be fie.
But yeah, and she that said, you know, I think that we never learn because we always think say, your friends say, what is the word I'm looking for? Anomaly to the situation. Yeah, the end to that because you know this is the person you trust in the place when you are feeling love. Now, you know, this person will never they will never do anything bad to me. You know, it will never end. You know, it's just that euphoric moment, you know. Anything that we never learned, but it's not going to stop anytime soon. Because every single day, you know. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay. It was for lyric na iguzu etwetwe nkomo. Mo ha dodo na sele de bia meka no. Dodo na ye ma you know. Okay, yanko.
No, go ahead, finish your thought.
Okay. Dodo na ye ma na asemu ya babeto ho no. It's quite unfortunate the ma obi a involved, especially exposing you know or private intimacy be with one person and then all of a sudden you know, it gets leaked online nipa pim and me see me ko ho na family me na family me ministry so am dey come no so wo pe bibia hwe won ni so na o trend nipa no just a DNA betimi aye lyric is there any solution to sad year we and I said we just have to let it go because it looks as if ye baby papa bien film mebunu ni titiru ye nsua hwe femfi and somewhere but na adi boom say ya ye nsua hwe film what do we do about the situation? Is there any remedy? Lyric. The remedy be
I once again taking it from two grown adults. I'm not talking. I know that you keep hitting the mebru. I don't know what a mebru as far as the youth,
Yeah.
One day they compare
Because
Captain Smart.
Miss Mama example be an
I had to go and find out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because the reason why me refers in mebru youth, and
but what age is the mebru in Ghana?
Oh, maybe
because Captain Smart once referred to himself.
One year, not that day no di banku and no cost you. But then, the man person which say, mebunu in the sense, I was not me share program last no. Me can say me say, in mebunu to say, you want mining, youth, in so cry, talk kakra. Na ho no my style be a former Africa can I say whether not it's when there is a change of weather they buy a team and say hey we the weather no dey no abo na me say in some hunu sa and a titru me say yeah youth no yeah they won mind the adwene ho an say pyro when the nurse sankwan dia e pyro nkwan na eko eno na make say eno dey na ama society no yentimi as yenye productive ya say innovation abobo say ye kosua de kura wo school a say nimdia yenya bobo yentimi fan develop she ba eba insem hunu say dia ye di mu tintimai until me issue the way youth because yana sabi insem hunu no this time around to be honest with you eh depa ni edin so ane de aba social media.
Yeah, well, you asked a different question earlier.
Yeah.
Than the Ubite. So the other question I'll be saying, I feel that if we kind of really kind of delve into that, it will definitely start from upbringing. What I said.
Okay.
That's a question. I remember before about the answer because it comes from upbringing. For them to have this type of mindset, not to say it's a bad thing. At the end they see and right? And then as they continue on, we've seen videos, recordings of stuff will be in the Bako school, not some headmistress to be headmaster be or ne akolane da. I remember that story I'm reading with COVID time. So be a fun if I say tutors or me tutor in the bano. Not or your Bema teacher, sleeping with the Bema. So it's just like it comes from somewhere, but I don't know before because if I go into that now, it's going to be let me just leave that part alone, But with Penny Fly, they choose on their own to consent with each other to do this because video, maybe who video be I'm not interested in stuff like that. But picture, who said those call celebs I pushed, I saw two faces and they both seemed to be smiling. So I'm sure that the guy was aware of said while I was recording. And I would say that they both, consented. Now, as far as a remedy, in my sorry to say it like this, but I feel like the more I made about Ghana for the Ghanaian community, sorry to say like that. I feel like Ghanaians do a lot of stuff, especially the men, and there is no some men. There is no accountability. There is no anything. They just seem to just want to just do. In this situation, and then Satawale Bakasa, even though he was joking, also will be baby, he say, it be a short contract. So okay, in case anything happens, I also know Diago, but that's another angle. If you have something that can be used, because I do in see it. As long as people love each other and you get in that you point place, it's not gonna stop. What I say? But I think that until the litigation actually starts taking place, unfortunately, because to me can't remember not someone, but and Penny wanted it and said, well, I said, did you want some whatever? I'm sure so he, she knows some lawyers, he knows some lawyers, and I feel that unless there's litigation, people start going after each your friends and these type of people, with court proceedings and after civil cases. Now, any idea, bitch, I obia koye ni ye trying someone and let's stop it. you would think twice, even if you feel, oh, at least may release it, I feel okay. Yeah. But the cost in that bro, no, would it be worth it? Hey, who knows? It's an name take it on.
Asem. It you know, not just lyric me say ya. Now no, so we all bad, so or baby 8 years this year. Dear na obe catch no, say or ye young. And I say if you all try so obe pijak because you share nipa mi and some ye found here. Say one answer this year and you know I could deny so kese pa. Afia Odo so de mitimi I come here say nipa ni bi ato ne pa ahwi so dada. As ono de ya draw na nim so ono de o. Say ya na ebetimi akono enye nipa wan biom. But say what de no na obia edi na ne asiso because omo say one ni group min kan say o say your group and type of ladies ni bi wo oman ni mu a womo no omo standard na yi bi omo carry no or ema emebunu ni bi e follow omo e pese nyame ye omo dom mo mu reach sa standard na womo bi e wo no. Until when it comes to this point sebi nipa ni bi e show as a mentor omo show say there be baby nyame dey say wadri say bi na pese me so mi du na all of a sudden sebi who preachy say yin so the man babunu no wo charge omo but ye be kwakọ wiase no that dey na who preach no went me man fa bi ambobra ama anye de ensi wiye na akwakọ mo akọte ahwe baby eno na me busa say e ba ne sa e dey na ye nye biem because nipa bebre look up to nipa bi ti say ebia Serwaa any nipa ni bia omo kika ho oh my God because of their lifestyle. But what you say?
I tell you, once again, I also ask it like a twofold question. Let's take you one. I think that I can.
No problem.
I remember some years ago. Give me a second. Some years ago,
yeah,
I remember them saying Rihanna, and I said hard to be one of those.
Yeah.
And I think say Rihanna going back and forth online, and you know they addressed it for years, you know, as far as celebrities' performance, you know.
Yeah.
And almost kind of said, we are not your children's role models. Okay. And you know, I think that even children, their role models, you know, should be their parents first. Who are the parents, you know? And I said, parents, you know, what have you all done for our Colano? I said, Bible says, train a child in the way they should go. When they grow, they will not depart from it. And again, what input, you know, what self-esteem? Again, what type of investment? For them to have a better aim. I make an amendment to a self-esteem from my father. Being a female, my father made sure and said I knew who I was, made sure my education, I was reading, I was safe. And he said, we are Bama, you can't tell me anything, not in a disrespectful way. Yeah. You know, and then obviously I tried to let my guard down once and it didn't go great. But that said, that was a lesson. But I digress. And as far as like, you know, role models, and I think that parents, you know, celebrities, they will be not ones that way. So on kinds will be I'm a partner as a role model. If you're Anglo, I mean, come
say on can't yet, but nipa na they look up to. Said you found home, you know, the way I carry home. Presenting programs talk seminars we only invite you because we see them and I say say they are on a different level bia more knowledge be on which media society seminars ni bi wo ha na form no ti ona ebusa wo nsensem no eyi ano eno ho asem na me de make but what does it.
Okay, so not just the First of all, those programs, whoever the program, wherever they are invited to, know, they need to maybe do more research to find out exactly who they are inviting to these programs. Okay. But at the same time, even if Minka said, you know, telling lies, you know, a good thing. I don't agree with that. But if, that's why I said, my mentor be in my 20s, going to be 40. No, I tell him, Angela. Okay, I said, you know, you will not be like. She gave me many scenarios, but also not dear a wohonum I a take it and go. Sometimes, and also they have this thing, say, oh, be I said, yeah, no, a drunk, my mechanics, and you'll be I know kind of truth. What you are saying. And see, sometimes, people know the vessel itself is not what you need to be looking at. But if you are even for a season, for a time, for a day, for a second, if you are somebody really and don't know what's so take it for but don't look at the person. And then I brought one saying, so I want to become I want to become what I go back to say that type of mindset and our upbringing should come and I should start from the child's home. As far as who they can look up to. But it's okay. You might hear, I have a TikTok to it. It's when you walk on social media and itself, 2-second video, you feel like, oh, I can relate. Makes me use But as far as who they should be really, really looking up to, it should be their parents. It should not be these superstars,
Okay.
So you
okay. Me bacho. Me chawano na. Said okay, say a perfect answer that you gave. That is great. But then again, Abia said said yes, and I said will be full for the aim for say what can see. Ebe carry no. Now on no baby no war sitting back no ordin any. I said be wa make Abia or hefia enko ye. Nti dey no obesua free ni mami because anane papa because enko ye ofie but ohwe ebia Serwaa no bisa with the range moon or record na wo tufu ha no atro caption we how many years why we do ha enko publish nti na sa words of encouragement this akaka no me ba tell them make an oti say sa words of encouragement we no if nipa ne ho ba so bet me afan as a role model. So, any person may see there, me fanas, me role model, and I want to them channels.
No, my two I say. I mean, we all have people from, we look at from far away. You bet me, I can say, your role models near, But at the same time, nipa na dia na waba betoma wuntia. And I said, what type of lifestyle until when wuntia woke up on the role model? Tina make us say it starts from the home, What is embedded in that child, What did I make her say? And I personally think that I will still go back to the same thing I'm saying, It starts from home. The training the child in the way that you go through like the way I won't see a tuna for your friend, they won't be seeing don't be they put hard work in that individual from the very beginning. So they know that and you remember quote unquote will be making a year. You have to question that. If you even go into the events, and I said, Serwaa being invited to events, or does she talk about her life and say, oh, and this is how I got my money. And I said that she just give motivational words. Oh, continue, So, I mean, taking somebody like Tracy Watcher back in the day. I want to say finally when it was allegedly exposed of how much, how she gets her money. A lot of quote unquote youth, they were disappointed. Right? The reason why, because not Tracy, but it's not Facebook, not wherever I saw her doing live or not. She had this thing that she was saying, I'm me take it to and I'm this movie producing, and then she me flip way, and I'm the flap way, and and then that's how she made her money. Come to find out, a lot of people, I remember being on her live that day, Thomas, I knew my way. People were like, oh my goodness, we really thought it was a Trace Winnie, she can't say, hey, my mommy, Papa, awesome. Somebody like that, I asked what when she was there, or two for, or encouraging, or share how or get the money. And so this I feel that if they want to, and after they put themselves in a place where they can be looked at as their friend and say, role models, then yes, they need to be called. I mean, they need to be called out. Once it's found out, said they're crying out, money was made, that's not true. Your money wasn't made that way.
Okay.
But I still go back to what I'm saying. It starts with the home. It starts with what you put in your child. Because every seed now you put in your child, whether good, whether bad, ever flourish it, ever flourish, like ever buy out and flourish it, but ever buy out, whether good or bad, ever buy out, And to me, perspective, just based on how I was raised, and like I said, me papa, I adore my mom, but I adore my papa, just because of power was he raised. And even when it comes to like, and remember what to expect, And then you can't. I remember, and I tell this story a lot. Time when I was high school, I'm told my mom and papa told car to be mommy, and like my papa used to come and bang on my door and like, oh, give me your keys, and being young and not knowing what he was actually doing for me and what he was doing was actually preparing me to know how I should be treated, even though he's been doing that years. But these are the moments now, being as old as I am now, Mikai. And I'm like, damn, my dad didn't fake you, my dad didn't have any inside, just kind of all over the place. All he wanted to do was go out there and make sure that my car was warmed up enough. And these are not just on snowy days. It was just every single day because he knew that he had to teach me not only that wasn't a warm in the car before I may take it off, but also teaching me how I need to be treated. And so now if somebody comes and offer me less, now do you think I will settle? No. It goes back to what parents put into their children, or regardless of what they see outside, and they should always get their children back to a place where they can be centered. I just want to I don't mind talking, but I think other people fry you.
Yeah.
Because other people, I'm sure that they have. They can also put it out there.
Yeah.
So they can call too. Because I don't want to be
Matthias. Matthias, lyric. You better say any contribution. It was great. Maybe I'm a depa and would be real. I said that person would me share one corner. And he said, say most of them maybe a munya entity and free like if you I will follow. Hey, that one was a very big and a big punch, like in the sense that it was good. So a contribution there, a answer of the mind, answer. It was really nice because entity so be free if you said you're walking. But sometimes you need to do so. And I say be an if you say but having said that, then just say be a so called I want to know could what I say.
Yeah, Sika may not be there. Like Sika may not be here, but as far as being moral, being honest, being trustworthy, being a hard worker, that can all be embedded in you, and it's something for a bebwao, yeah. Mommy bring it if I'll bring it in. Yeah, so that's my contribution.
Mate,
thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. You welcome. Yeah, also I say. I mean, show. So by hey,
Idaho.
I was about looking at in Castle on so I didn't contribution. Hey, and go forward some friend. Okay, I don't think so. Okay.
Just like the sun lights up the earth, the light of my life.
It's really a sad situation.
The only one I've ever seen with a smile.
It is really a sad situation. So, African queens like Enya MI, in some way at 2 Omona and we dear and Namha. Yet Tibio, ye nim said yet we hope say it is never true. Na say nipa born for I and I so obey a dear we. Na hey Jamidia na hello Odeminga Felicia yeah tonka ene we no anti me bacho yete unka pa bibi aboko
na me atomo me chia ubia o platforms
obia ajuso I
think which me sending a video to my battle phone and any
holding we to say
I can me this send na me nim so ba be program on come day come in my come this no earlier on
okay.
Program
yeah
I remember I said time na Manasi ewo Portugal
okay ye videos been here.
Yeah, I want to say, we expose for Henry. Say,
yeah.
My name say, I'm getting the name right.
Yeah, Henry.
Oh yeah, Henry. No, yeah. Manasi, big expose.
Yeah.
No Portugal. And all your wedding, no. Now, your friend is saying, Nana Bana one MC.
Oh.
On a wedding, I say. Not Serwaa Amihere and so.
Mm.
And the NC, I don't know. And man, sometimes.
I have you.
Yeah, and my say Gucci like sometimes yeah, na penny focus and my
That's right. That's right.
So I say.
That's right.
And ma be the main casino and ma be mono. Who at times for because obi a we dating Nikono. Now worry pa now like the one on a guy next I sent to stick a goodness one. And say to be honest, me who say video na pop it out now. I mama. I never know because I remember the time my last day for Henry no. Not near no worry no. Like on any best shots, rare say Henry no not girl no.
Yeah, mommy perpetual me chill YouTube.
For you are not top provisions was a day. Henry to a free Accra call for you and to go for you and establish you say dinner. No, yes, and she from me a yibi. Investment member, you know. Oh, bring it to Katama like a whole lot. So, and see me who say video, no air train, and I'm say, oh, and by what town school. I'm not going to cry. They may see a story and not Manasi. I may see a tune say, you're in a crown. When you're real, like woman, I said it's so because when you're watching your review, this is a crab for number UK.
Oh,
I know more channel. It's not a like a yarn is a mental
mental agony, bizarre.
Yeah. See, me won't say
I had you.
I know say was different. Like the actual one a bit near to me, but sometimes money being so. I need shame me money be big and too much. So what you say? Yeah, man. Dear me money be cooked through too much pains.
Yeah, some more.
If you don't, I feel or don't we pay the if you are the day, I mean, what can I say?
What's on the battery? Because on the end, will be on can have some class.
Gucci, if you do the me who's about the can one, mammy, let me take it normal. Because I feel do the night, so I say. But to say one me, a big lesson, and not level stay.
Yeah.
Well, when they invited Serwaa Amihere big conference,
yeah.
No, must speech. Speech for what? A dear motivation would be my youth. So what you say? Like, so, I don't know. I know, say, television, you might, I hear and say, Gucci, I know, so, establishing business.
Yeah.
But for you to get money to get her man's back, meaning I stand to be corrected. They say your original, say you will. No, look at her man's back. Get me, Juma. So, break you or be home. One my own uncle bar. But like, we are real born. I mean, say, tell Manasi a year. This is the crab because I will share the girl, no a picture, no worry. Now we share stage and Gucci. The lady now coma. Now a heartbreaking.
I heard you.
Now only panel so worry. Nana Bana one your friend is a MP was here. Serwaa Amihere a Nana Bana woman in our chat in take her up on one style. Because on Serwaa Amihere and worrying almost to see a good sister. And that thing is a big lesson.
A big lesson. Yeah.
I am bad. Yeah, saying your money. It's a big Gucci. I mean, so like you're perfect. Well, but who will say we are a role model, we are a public figure. Well, we are very sad. Very
thank
sad.
You, Lyric, for understand.
Yeah, that's. Lewis, why are dear pa? Trace watch your bets now. I'm the touch gun or the but I've heard the boot to be and I've heard the papa no ya marry. I any able.
Serious.
Yeah, sometimes yeah, kind of because which is say you to know. Almost say what me almost top pressure my you to know too much. Say me I'm a for one it's here dear.
Yeah, and then I'm busa lyric. Easy. Yeah.
What Gucci? Me I'm a for one meaning baby I'm free me my bomb my dream for. It's me or be pressure and also be a intimate family. But yeah, tells a bit my dream mom.
Yeah.
So I go say cafe for best vulnerable people. If you must a bit phone. No, I'm not top I'm not like don't walk around no ma. Any person would do walk around. Now, Serwaa Amihere invite na oma yeah, it's me so man I'm ready. Hey, then I remember. Yeah, so
Oh God. Yeah.
No, sorry. Afia Odo
I don't know how about I you the BC.
Extra mile betting yako. Don't me who and to be honest. And but Serwaa Amihere, I know say with the bear, I am a little bit disappointed though. But I know say obey your homework ye. So Yamiani picture Serwaa Amihere picture Henry. Tell you what's so classy so. All jokes aside. I mean, only the eyes. I want me here, Henry. One woman, the one
you serious. Religion. Me that's ya. One I'm do a chat to me because I simpan 80 one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Is it phone? And then the MC Ebejulie just say you. YouTube for no Evelyn Nunu Abubakari 24. Yeah, Mammy Perpetua. Yes, Upbringing. Yeah, that's it. Mammy. Yeah, show. And Queen and Steve Brefo. Omina HH. Ebuja for a simple intitia. Made and something na pimha. So then I may catch you earlier on. Just as I'm pa a yetia. Okay, YouTube for bye bye.